Okay guys, so today I'm here to talk about my personal experience with the PMD. If you don't know what PMD stands for, that stands for personal microdermabrasion. And you usually get personal microdermabrasion treatments done somewhere else, but this tool is used right in your home. So I decided to try it out. This is the Pro, by the way. So I got the Personal Microdermabrasion Pro. It comes with, you don't have to use batteries, so it comes with a charger so you can charge it up and plug it right into the wall. It comes with different discs for, the blue is for the sensitive skin, and they have some for moderate and maximum strength. They also have a white disc for training if you don't know exactly what you're doing, so you try it out with the white disc. This is the quick start. It comes with the quick start guide. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it comes with a quick start guide, and it also comes with an instruction manual. And in the instruction manual is a CD for basically so you can see it visually, the instructions on how to use the PMD. So back to my experience. When I first used the PMD, I first started with the white disc to make sure that there was no irritation. I did it on my arm, like about right here, and nothing happened. So I went on with the blue disc, which is for the sensitive skin. I went on with the blue disc, which is for the sensitive skin, and I pulled my face and I wiped it across. It was really weird, so it stuck, and like it literally feels like a vacuum cleaner. It sucked, so it kind of got stuck right there, I guess. And I think I had put too much pressure, so I had scabs on my face. I'll insert a picture right here, but I had scabs on my face, and I didn't take a picture of when I had the scabs on my face, but however I did take a picture of the marks it left after the scabs had peeled off my face. I want to say I had about 2 scabs on this side, and no, about 3 scabs on this side and 2 scabs right here. And it was little marks under my eye, but they weren't that noticeable as the scabs that were on the cheeks. So I was really like, oh my gosh, I can't. After I had first used the PMD, I noticed my skin was burning. So I went on Google, tried to see was that normal for your skin to burn and things of that nature. They said, yeah, it's completely normal, but there were a few people who said it's completely normal and nothing happened to them when they woke up. And then there were some people who were saying that they woke up the next morning with either red marks or scabs. So I was really nervous at the moment because I really didn't know what was gonna happen. So I tried putting lotion on my face, you know, hoping that maybe I wouldn't be one of those people who woke up with anything on their face the next morning. So after I put the lotion, after a couple of hours, it wasn't really burning anymore. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm good, maybe I'm blessed. But I woke up the next morning and I had scabs on my face. I had 3 scabs, like I said, I had 3 scabs right here and 2 scabs right here. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. And my dad had bought me the PMD, so I was like really nervous because he was already skeptical about buying me the PMD because he was like, oh, your skin's good enough and I feel like it's only gonna make it worse. So I felt like it was gonna be one of those moments where it was like, dang, I really messed up. You paid $80 for this thing and it messed up my freaking skin. Like, no. So I used it. I tried to cover it up with makeup because I did not want, I was really nervous and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this covers up because this is not cute. That did not work. It looked like when I covered up with makeup, it looked like you could still see that I had the scabs because it was little circles on my face. It looked like little circles on my face. You couldn't exactly see the whole scab, but you could see little circles underneath the makeup. and I didn't want to keep caking on makeup, so I just let it be. And the first couple of hours, my dad did not notice that there was anything on my face. He never really noticed. How? I don't know. He just never really noticed that I had scabs on my face until one time he opened my door and he was talking to me. He was like, "Come here. What is that on your face?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, the PMD did that." He was like, "Oh, Lord have mercy." So he was like, "Oh man, I bought that thing for you for $80 and it's messed up your face and all this." So we talked about it and he was like, "Well, all you can do is apply alcohol on it." So I used cotton balls, and every night when I was going to bed, I would wipe down the scab with a cotton ball. And then after that, I would apply the this hydro cream. This is an off-brand. It's not any particular brand. It's from Publix, and it just really worked really good for me. The hydro cream, if you don't know what it's for, it says it's for effective itch and rash relief. The scabs, they didn't itch whatsoever. They did not itch, but I still, one of my friend's mom recommended me to use hydro cream. That's what it's called, hydro cream. So she recommended for me to use this on my face. So I would put this on my face at night as well. And it started to peel the next day just a little bit. Like one of the scabs started to peel just a little bit. And you can see some of the pink meat, I guess you could say, or some people like to say the white meat, whichever one. You can see some of the new skin, and you can see it was starting to peel in the scab. It was really disgusting how the skin, like the dead, it was just really nasty to me. But anyways, I used the hydro cream, and I was looking up on the internet how to get rid of a scab within a couple of days. Well, really fast. And they were saying you can apply vinegar to the scab. So I was like, okay, I have vinegar downstairs. I'm gonna try that right now and let it sit on there for an hour. So I grabbed my cotton balls and I soaked it into my vinegar, placed it on my face, and put a band-aid across the cotton ball, because let's be honest, who's gonna hold a cotton ball on their face for an hour? Like, no. So I sat that on there and let it stay on there for an hour while I did different things around the house or whatever. And it started to peel more. So the more and more I used the vinegar, the more I saw I cannot think. Ooh, okay. The more I saw progress. I'm like, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. The more I saw progress, that was the more the scab started to peel. So it did not take very long at all for the scab to start peeling whatsoever. Thank Jesus that it didn't, and you can barely tell that I still have the little issues on my face. But after the scabs were completely gone, I didn't want these marks, this discoloration on my face forever, of course. I mean, who really would? So I started using cocoa butter, just organic cocoa butter, no preservatives or anything. So I started applying that to my face every night, cocoa butter, and I still am doing that. I don't have any makeup on right now, you guys. So nothing is covering up. It might be this lighting, but the marks are still on my face. They're not very noticeable because I have been applying the cocoa butter. So I would apply the cocoa butter, and I would also still apply the hydro cream, because this is good even if you don't have a rash or an itch or anything. This is a good moisturizer for skin that has acne, any type of thing, bruises, stuff of that nature. So it's really good for that. And sometimes I would still apply this all over my face, and that's pretty much it. But this was like, so my dad was like, oh, well, you know, maybe you should try using the PMD again. And I was like really nervous, and I was like, I don't even want to use this thing on me anymore. He was like, well, he was like, well, I was like, I don't even want to use this thing on my face anymore. he was like, well, okay, well, I guess you can use it on your body, because you can also use the PMD on your body. They have a disc, they have a big disc for the body, and they have a small disc for the face. So I was like, yeah, I will use it on my body, because I have acne, chest and back acne as well. So I was like, okay, it won't hurt. So I used it on my chest. I didn't use it on my back because I can't reach back there, but I did use it on my chest and nothing happened. Thank God. By the way, I used the sensitive disc on my chest. Nothing happened. There were no marks, there were no scabs, it didn't burn. And since it didn't burn, I kind of figured that there wasn't gonna be a reaction. So I kind of felt good about that. So overall I would say that I probably just used the PMD wrong. The first time I used it, I probably just used it wrong. And definitely don't put pressure on your face or any part that you use the PMD, because you might end up with scabs, any bruises, whatever, if you do that. And definitely don't linger on the spot too long, because that can also cause a bad reaction as well. So I had a bad experience with the PMD the first time. The second time it was completely okay. I've only used it 2 times, but I really wanted to talk about the bad experience of it. I can't really say that I would recommend it. I feel that I recommend it to people who actually feel like they know what they're doing. So if you trust yourself to use this, if you really trust yourself like that and you really think that you can handle a tool like this, then I completely recommend it to those people. If you don't think you can use it and it's not something that you think you can do, I definitely do not recommend this tool. Just because of my first experience. My second experience, like I said, it was completely good. Nothing happened, no burning, no marks, anything. My skin was normal. So that's my experience with the PMD. I hope some of you guys get some learning experience out of this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions, leave those at the bottom in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer them, because this was just it was funny to me that happened, but at the same time I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. But like I was saying, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and thanks for watching once again.